What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lumsden Motorsports Garage. I'm Wade Lumsden. These are my sisters.
Hi!
And today we are headed up over the pass to Yuba, California. We're going to Spring Extreme again. I don't know if you guys remember that from last year, but way back there's a Tuff Truck behind us, and we're going racing, so let's have at it. Alrighty guys, so currently in the truck on our way over to Yuba, California for Spring Extreme. They do like demo derbies, mud bogs, a bunch of stuff like that. I think it's a couple day event. The last day being Sunday, today, is Tuff Trucks and some mud bogs. We're gonna go run Tuff Trucks with good old Faithful back there. Unfortunately, my brother could not come with. I was really hoping he was going to be bringing his rig and running in the stock class. They run two classes, modified and stock. I guess I'm modified, but really, if you read the rules, the only thing that makes me modified is the fact that I put those big shocks on there, which is kind of wild and crazy because we don't really use all of the travel of those big shocks. So, oh well, is what it is. Still got our stock, 351 from 1985 that came with the truck that's still in there. She's chugging along. But yesterday, didn't get to film anything. I was kind of in panic mode just to get some stuff done. Did some work on the truck, got a switch installed, a grounding switch for the fan. That way I'm not having to manually plug it in and unplug it like we were last show. So that's good. What else did I address? I don't know. I think there's lots of stuff I need to zip tie back up, but I did that wiring, and yeah. Oh, she was having issues starting again. I don't know if go back and watch the last Tuff Truck video when we were at the Kickster monster truck show with all my electrical issues, but I cleaned up some connections again, and it seems to be doing just fine. Hopefully that's all she needs. We'll find out, I guess, in the long run. But yeah, did a bunch of work yesterday. Got loaded. I think I was done loading at about midnight-ish, and then we got up, and here we are. It's right now it's 7 a.m. and we're on the road. Been on the road for a bit here. It'll take us a little bit to get up over the pass, which we're really hoping to be able to get over successfully. I'm going to flip the camera around. See all that wonderful snow in the distance. That is the Donner Summit. When we're driving through there, you'll see how much snow is through there. Yeah, it's kind of wild. We're beginning of April, and I think from the last time I drove through there, drove up and over there for work, the snowbanks were about 10 feet tall, if not taller. So yeah, we'll show you that as we go through. Now let me get back to driving, won't you? Just a little bit of snow up here. Spots, the snow banks are still probably about 15 feet high. About-ish.
About-ish, I'd say.
Yeah. And it's April. Yep. I think they're saying that we're going to have skiing all the way up into March, or adventure. Continuing on our adventure, fog. Lots of fog. The joys of driving over Donner Summit. And oh, it's getting thicker. Awesome. It's so thick. Oh my gosh. I can actually, this is wild. I can actually see way better and way farther ahead through the camera than I can through the windshield. Tell me you can't. Tell me you can't see farther ahead.
Oh my God, you can.
What is going on with that? I don't get it. But we probably only can see about, I mean, not through the camera. Through the camera, I can see pretty far ahead.
Yeah.
But not through the camera, I'm maybe 40 feet
Maybe.
ahead, maybe, that I can see. Alright. Probably won't make it in the video, but I'm probably going to continue to use the camera to drive through because I can see a lot farther ahead through the camera. I can! It's terrible!
It's terrible. Every time I turn on this video camera, I keep thinking Mom is going to lose her. She sees this YouTube video.
Alrighty, we made it. Truck is here. Hopefully we have a good day. We got to go back and sign in. They were having technical difficulties, so we got ourselves pulled into the pits. And we're actually late. We should have been here 40 minutes ago. So we'll get ourselves unloaded and get rocking and rolling. Got to go through tech. Got to go back and sign in, like I said. So not a whole lot of time to mess around. Here we go. All right, everything's been fast and furious. We're doing a little bit of a parade. Say hi. Doing a little bit of a parade through the fair before we get this road on the show. I still got to go pill draw because that's behind, and I still got to get my wristband because that's behind too. So this is gonna be fun. Hopefully we run good. I don't know what the truck count or anything looks like yet, but I gotta wait. Alrighty, we have teched and we drew a number. We are number 23. In this case, drawing a high number, higher the number the better. That's also our running order. So, and they usually wet the crap out of the track. So the drier the track will be by the time it gets to me. I should be either the last truck or second to last truck. There's only 25 in each class, so should be the last truck or second to last truck or something like that. Running, I guess, third to last truck if somebody has 24 and somebody has 25, but we don't know if there's somebody has 24 and 25. But anyways, made it. We're here. She's running kind of doggy, so I had to replace the battery last night, which means I had to unplug the computer and all of that happy stuff. So I think it's in learning mode right now. Every time I've started the truck, the sniper has flashed learning, and I was like, oh well, here we go. And that's on this little screen here. I do got to get this zip tied up in place to where nothing will happen to it. My fan switch is working great, so it turns on and off when it's supposed to, 185 degrees. Well, it turns on at 185 degrees. I think it turns off at like 170. So yeah, I have some other zip ties to fix. I was crawling around my truck here and broke some zip ties off, so we'll get everything zipped up. And yeah, we're here. We're gonna try to put on a show. Track looks pretty close to the same as it did last year, except for they moved where the axle breakers are to make it to where people have to go through all of them versus being able to cut out of it halfway through them, which is cool. Yeah, what else? Oh, it took a little while to get signed in, so they felt bad and gave me a hat, which is kind of awesome. So got myself a little Spring Extreme hat. They were having some technical difficulties with their computer, but that ain't no big thing, right? And let's see here. Oh, when I was getting my number after I pill drew, the promoter looked at me and goes, are your brakes working this year? Yes they are. So go back and watch the last Spring Extreme that I was here, when I went off the really big jump and I had no brakes and what I had to do to get myself stopped. So yeah, go check that video out. I'll probably put a card or tag, whatever, to it up here, so go check that out. Running order is stock Tuff Trucks, modified Tuff Trucks, mud bogs, and they go through 3 different classes of mud bogs. And then they will run through the whole cycle one more time, and then that's the end of the show. So I think our goal, I think our goal is going to be to load up and get out of here as soon as we can, as soon as we're done, huh? Right?
Sure. Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I woke.
Whatever you want to do.
So these are my sisters. This is Laura. This is Michaela. She just graduated from, what's the name of the place?
Culinary School.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a
I was never able to say it. But anyway, she bakes. She was gonna work at a, what's it called? A patisserie. Apparently that has nothing to do with chicken and nothing to do with peeing. So I've learned. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I promised them breakfast, and then we were running late because the weather was started getting gnarly and foggy and rainy and stuff, and slowed us down, so it took us an extra hour to get here. So they didn't get breakfast, and then I promised them lunch, and now the show's starting way earlier than I thought the show was going to start, so no lunch. So I think I owe them food at one of the vendors here at a minimum, but we want to get out of here as soon as possible so we can eat dinner. I promise, dinner, some type of dinner. Some type of dinner, and then head home, which will take probably 2.5 to 3 hours. My poor truck is struggling. She does all right, but she's struggling. She's my 04 F250, only has the little Triton 5.4 liter in it, has a miss, running on 7 cylinders, has well over 300,000 miles on it. She's still hanging in there, and hanging in there strong, so we use the tools we got. All right, guys, with that being said, I'm gonna pull all my safety gear out. I'm gonna start doing some once-overs on this truck. I'm hoping to get her warmed up a little bit more, like the rear end and stuff. The rear end is a limited slip, but if you can get it warmed up, it locks up better than when it's cold. So I'll probably try to get the rear end warmed up a little bit, and yeah, let's go have some fun.
We'll be loading up their power wheels. Starting things off right here in the grandstanding area. All the foot in Philippines rise. Join myself, our officials and our competitors, in the singing of the one and only national anthem of the United States of America. Today presented by Mr. Wade Lumsden.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, that was cool. Got to sing the national anthem here again. I guess I was memorable. The last time I was here, as I was rolling through tech, they're like, hey, do your brakes work? Yeah, I think I told you guys about that. But then they came by and they're like, hey, you sang our national anthem last year too. We would like you to do it again. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Awesome, no problem. So got to sing the national anthem. I always enjoy doing that. It's time to line up and go race.
Yeah, the battery on that thing was nasty.
As a Louisville guy in the truck, I can tell you as a bow tie fan, you should have bought a Chevrolet. So what are you just gonna limber around and a little bit of fun on Sunday afternoon? Some of that burrito. Along all they had not been running that, you can actually smell the burnt gas at $4.50 a gallon. You want to burn all of that stuff.
Well, that first run didn't go well, and really the second run went worse because the second run didn't happen. There the truck sits. Managed to got in here, it died. Looked at some timing stuff, some ground stuff, so I don't know. I looked at lots of different things. Try to get this thing to run. Seems like, I don't know, when we got it to run, it seems like it was laying down flat on its face. Like the timing was out, and then, but it wasn't. the timing wasn't out. Feels good. Like, I don't know. Lots of issues after issues. Got it fired up, was getting ready to pull out and get in line so I could go out for the second run, and it died, and now it's cranking like there's no battery, which it's a brand new battery. The charger's hooked up to it. I mean, yeah, I don't know why I keep having issues, but I'm having issues. So just goes to show you that no prep equals no success. So right now we're sitting here with the with the generator hooked up, trying to get it charged up. Hopefully I can get the truck to fire again long enough to get it loaded onto the trailer, and then we're gonna make the long tow back home. That was a long tow to work on stuff. That's what happens when you don't spend the time to prep before you go race, right? So oh well, we'll since I was working on the truck the whole time, I didn't even get to go watch any racing. So
It was
yeah,
fun.
for you guys,
Super fun.
at least you guys had fun. They got to go watch races and stuff. So I mean, at least I came down here and sang the national anthem. At least I got that, right? So all right, I'll get this. I'm gonna try to get this thing loaded, come back to you. Trying to drive home in a hailstorm. It's beautiful. super bad, slippy and slidey all over the place. We had to stop and buy cables for the trailer, because yeah, had to buy cables for the trailer. And to be honest, that was actually my first time ever installing cables. I've done chains before, never done cables. And I've always had a four-wheel drive with you know, mud and snow tires or snow tires, and yeah, here we are. So had to buy cables. Of course, they're the only spot to buy cables, so they were $200 for one singular set for one pair. So that was fun. Going to while I was here installing my stuff, I had like 5 or 6 people ask me for help, so I'm gonna quickly try to give them a hand, and then my goal is to get out of here and start getting home. So yay, snow. Okay, we are, I don't know, it's 10:35, so we're 5.5 hours into this journey, and I believe we just passed the halfway mark. So with all of this wonderful snow and stuff, I don't know if you guys can still see what the heck's going on here. We were stopped. There was a spin out going down the backside of Donner Summit, and we were stuck for a while. Slowly making our way home. Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Let's see when we get there. Now, not sure if you guys can hear it, but for all that snow and wonderful stuff, after all that snow and wonderful stuff, now we got a hole in the tire, and I don't have a spare tire for this trailer, so thank God we got a generator and that. We're about 12 miles from home. Probably gonna have to stop and do this a couple times, but hopefully we can just keep enough air into it to get home. Here we go. Well, we made it. Managed to limp this thing along. I don't know, probably ended up getting that tire too hot to be savable, but hey, we're home. Yeah, anyways, better prep. Yeah, no prep time equals zero success, and this was a wild adventure, so I guess always be prepared. With all of that being said, I will sign off here. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns down below. Hit up the Lumsden Motorsports Facebook page. Yeah, today didn't go very good. Oh, time update. It is 12:42. Boom. So yeah, I'm gonna go in. It's nappy time, so we'll catch you guys next video. Thanks for watching.